Welcome back to SWGA, Sickle Cell Awareness with Patient Advocate Monica. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the tribe. In today's video, I am super excited to introduce another one of my speakers for the 4th annual Sickle Cell Awareness meeting entitled Come Hub With Us. Today, I am introducing a young lady that I have been working with for at least 2 or 3 years now. And we have been in partnership, we're in collaboration on our initiatives for sickle cell in the Southwest Georgia community. I have a presentation for you, so let me get into the presentation. I'm going to share my screen. I'm so excited. Present to some and introduce to others no one other than Alisha Lewis. She is the founder of Genesic nonprofit organization. And for the 4th annual Sickle Cell Awareness meeting entitled Come Hub With Us, she is going to be talking about, we are in the first phase of building a sickle cell clinic in the Southwest Georgia region. I am so excited. I am super excited about that. She's going to go into more details on March the 13th. The event is from 11 a.m. to 12:30 noon. So make sure, if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to SWGA Sickle Cell Awareness YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because when we go live on that day, you'll get a notification that we're going live. One of the missions, there are many missions that they have, but the most important mission that Genesic have is one of the missions that SWGA Sickle Cell Awareness have. So that is so funny to me. Their mission and their vision is to build a multi-specialty sickle cell clinic, and it will provide services worldwide for people and patients that are living with sickle cell disease. They will also continue worldwide education to communities through seminars and conferences, which is something I do. So that's why the partnership was so great. I host Come Hub With Us every year. I also host Let's Game Plan for Sickle Cell, as well as It's a Family Thing, and you can learn to understand it. So I am so looking forward to this, and I love their mission because their mission is similar to mine. And I like that the fact that the way telehealth and the way health is going now, you definitely want to have a telehealth entity to your health organization, which is one of the things that we have talked about, which some sickle cell patients receive telehealth services now. So when the clinic is built, definitely, which will give us the opportunity to provide services not only locally, but globally. And you know, I'm for that. I am for that global services. Sickle cell patients are around the world. Sickle cell disease or sickle cell awareness is a global issue. It's just not a local issue. It is a global issue. And it's not just a Black disease. It is an inherited blood disorder. I have sisters and brothers that are Hispanics, that are Indian, that are Italian, that are so many other ethnicities that have this blood disorder. So yes, yes. This I'm so excited that it's going global. Back to my presentation. I don't know why that kicked me out. No, my presentation. So I am excited that their mission is to go worldwide and global, because it is a global issue. One of the things that, if you ever email Alisha, you'll see this quote on her email: everything good starts by taking care of your people. and she does take care of her people by having the right kind of people. We have been building a team for the last 2 years. There have been some people that have came and gone. There have been some people that have been on the board of directors and resigned from the board of directors, but you still have to have the right kind of people. And when people leave, you also have to have a plan to replace people. And by allowing people to become the best that they can become, that they can be. So me being a patient advocate is the best that I can be. So yes, being a patient advocate is my part of the organization. And I like that I am the educational piece of Genesic nonprofit organization. To give you a clearer picture of what the clinic is going to look like. I'm pretty sure you all have seen this logo and this design before. This is SWGA signature design. This design has been identified by so many people. I've been to, back then when we could do conferences, every time I went to a sickle cell conference or a health conference, and I would wear the shirt that have this on it, come hub with us. And I would get questions of, how did you come up with this idea? I often get asked that question. How did you come up with this idea? I'm a patient myself. And I began to look at the team that I have and the team that I need. Love trumps everything. My family and my friends love me, and that's what made the healing process so much better. But as a sickle cell patient, you need to have a primary care physician. You need to have a sickle cell specialist. You need to have nurses in the hospital, nurses in home care if you're doing home care. You need to have nurses in other medical facilities. You need to have social workers. Your social worker or your community health worker is the person that is going to get you the resources that you need. They're able to get resources that you as an individual or a patient cannot get on your own. That's where your social worker or your community health worker come in. You definitely need nutrition, because nutrition do play a role in your health journey. Eating right does make the journey better. It makes it better as well as easier. In this day and age, you definitely need health insurance, because you cannot foot that healthcare bill by yourself. That's what insurance come in at. So it's important to have health insurance. But the most important thing, or the thing that make people smile about this design, is the fact that the patient is in the center of this design. Yes, we are in the center of this design. So we are the most important piece in this design. So yes, most definitely, all of these entities will be a part of the clinic. Yes, they will be a part of the clinic that we're in phase 1 of right now. But to get more details, make sure you subscribe to SWGA, Sickle Cell Awareness. Make sure you hit that notification bell, so when we go live on March the 13th from 11 a.m., 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am on Georgia time. I am on Atlanta time, as some people say. I'm on that New York time. But if you want to be able to have access and talk to the speakers or the presenters, we're also going to be on Zoom. You can log into Zoom, and I have the meeting ID up here, which is 273-503-6190. And the passcode is HUB 2021. And if you're one of them people who don't want to do the computer thing, or you don't want to do the phone thing, you don't want to use your cell phone to log into this event, you can always call in. Whether you're in Washington, D.C., whether you're in Chicago, whether you're in New York, whether you're in Tacoma, Washington, Houston, or San Jose, you can always log in. But when you call in, it's going to ask you for a passcode. Make sure you put in 9252091 and join us for the 4th annual Sickle Cell Awareness meeting entitled Come Hub with Us. I am your host, Patient Advocate Monica. That concludes this video from today. Until next time, stay hydrated and stay well. Goodbye. Let me make sure.